we should start the show?
Oh, hey guys. That was close.
Sorry, one of these.
What are you working on over here?
Well, Mackenzie Emery. Last time I was there last year and I didn't have any commas, but this time I do have the century commas that I got at the Supershow yesterday. And
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seemed like yesterday.
Yeah, it seemed like yesterday, and I almost put myself in the eye again. Anyway, just trying the whole flippy, roundy finger thingy thing.
Did you get the finger roll from today?
Yeah,
the finger roll?
Did
you get it?
Nobody was watching, and I got it.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
not
before you turned the camera on, right?
Before we went live.
That always happens to me.
Before we went live, so gonna.
Well, here we are.
Yeah. Woo. All right. Look, remember I said I was gonna be in my gi and everything. See?
Which gi is this that you have today?
This is the old school Iron Man. I don't know if they
it's down there.
So see, this is the old school Iron Man. Here, see that? Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah.
You got a great deal.
Huge. Yeah, super great deal. Hashtag century clearance deals. Oh man, I should have hashtagged that in the post.
You should have.
Century clearance deals.
Hashtag Iron Man.
Yeah. So, scoot on in here. We're not going to be
throwing. 2 people tuned in up there. See them?
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Leave a comment. Say hello.
Make me tall. There we go.
Make you tall.
Like make me tall. Yeah,
like
very nice.
This. Up.
Excellent.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
This is good.
Okay.
No, it's good.
Yeah, it was a day of sweat and blood and somebody's tears. I don't know. I'm sure somebody cried.
You didn't cry?
Well, I'm not going to say what me and these commas have been through today.
Yeah.
But it's been a great day, I think. It's been pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty awesome. Real tiring, lots of great stuff.
So today was the physical training day, right? All of the stuff today was working out, physical.
I like to say today was the throwdown day.
Got it. Absolutely.
The throwdown day, as in the TDD. TDD? TD, throwdown day. TDD, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, acronyms. I live in a world of acronyms,
Elemental P's.
That's just the way it is. But I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm sure you have. In fact, I know you have because we've been working camera angles. But today's daily sponsor was none other than so the first day was
Perfect Mind.
Yeah, and you're a big fan of that.
Hashtag Perfect Mind.
Right?
Oh yeah,
Huge
saves
fan,
my life every day.
The second was Maya.
Yes.
Which, right? Great. I mean, great stuff. And I think they work in the same building too, Century and Maya.
Probably.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then today, my favorite, boom. And so I know the lighting's all weird, and I probably look super sinister here. And
are you gonna shout it out? Black Belt Magazine.
Black Belt.
Belt
Sorry.
Magazine.
Sorry. It's not the maker of trucker caps. No, it's Black Belt Magazine. Black Belt Magazine. So I'm gonna wear my Black Belt gear. Yes. Huge industry staple.
Yeah.
And I'll say I said it yesterday.
Say it again.
I'll say it again. I've been reading Black Belt Magazine since I was 11. 11. I remember.
You could read them?
Well, I mean, they had a lot of pictures. A lot of pictures. I actually, funny story, I wrote into Black Belt Magazine.
Did you?
Yes. And letters to the editor.
Did they publish you?
They did publish me. They did.
How old were you then?
I was a sophomore in high school. So what is that? 15? Yeah, 15.
Did they publish you?
They did. It was a letter to the editor, and it was about putting martial arts in the school systems, just like wrestling, and stuff. I mean, this was before. I mean, I was ahead of my time. I mean, ahead of my time. I have so many good ideas.
Were you ahead of your time?
I was way light years.
Didn't Jigaro Kano put martial arts in the school like a long time ago?
Yeah, he probably got it from me. He probably got it from me.
It is a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Put martial arts in school. We
No,
got
you
wrestling.
should.
Yeah, put them in the school system. And I think Kurt Klingenmeyer. Did I get it right this time?
You got it, yeah.
Boom! Hashtag goals. Yeah. I think he was, kind of going along the same things.
Yeah.
Get involved with the school system. Anyway, real big fan of Black Belt. Thanks for publishing me back in the and yeah. So we're gonna get into the day 3, final day.
Let's talk about
Final day recap. A little bit late today. Aaron Gasser, the Ginger Ninja Trickster, had an amazing last seminar. I mean, it's pretty hard to close out, to be that seminar that closes out. But man, he flips and kicks like, We'll talk about him. I got some things I'd like to talk about. I'm gonna bring these notes up here because lit major need an outline,
Absolutely.
So
keep you focused.
Focus. Speaking of focus, what keeps you focused in the morning? A great morning routine, right?
Yeah.
We had the amazing ability to be witness to and participate in some morning meditation with none other than Deepak Chopra. Do you know this guy?
I have no idea.
No,
I'm clueless. Before
this morning, you didn't know. This guy is, author of MetaHumans, I think. And anyway, it's all about using meditation and self-witnessing and centering and feeling your own energy just to make you better, right? Make you better. And wow, what a great way to start the day. I would say better than coffee, but I think that would just be pandering.
Definitely better than just scrolling Facebook.
But way better than just scrolling on Facebook.
I think coffee and meditation, those could go well together.
I think they could. Yeah. I think they could. Maybe which one would you do first? Meditation and then coffee? Or maybe
coffee in the meditation.
Oh yeah. Kind of like this. Only this is wine and meditation.
Yes, that's evening meditation.
Evening. We don't want to do this in the morning, right? Cheers, by the way.
When you get out of bed, coffee meditation. Yes. Go to bed, wine meditation.
Wine meditate. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, morning meditation. It's a great way to start off one's morning routine, and it definitely gets you charged up.
Yeah.
It got me charged up.
That's good because I always feel like that would bring me down.
No,
I know.
I'm like, no, it wouldn't feel like that to you, would it? Like, wow. Yeah, I get that.
That's what I always think. Yeah. I know I'm wrong.
Yeah, because when you wake up, like me, like when I will say when I wake up, I gotta stop projecting, right? Let me roll these up because I'm getting a little bit of.
You want to roll them up, huh?
Huh? Well, had to protect myself from the commas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, worked out pretty well. With the long sleeves,
Didn't protect me when I was coming into the live video. No protection there.
Oh well, you know what? I still got Mackenzie Emery's a great teacher. It's me. It's the student. It's not the teacher. I got
first lesson. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn tonight. Anyway. Yeah. So I wake up. And I'm a little bit rough in the morning. I need some quiet time. I need some I need some quiet time. Need my coffee. Need my time to sometimes I'll pick something up and read it. Maybe some business journal periodicals, right? Mike Metzger, business guy over here, Frank Silverman, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. I don't know if they do or not, but I think it'd be cool morning meditation.
Absolutely.
And I think I'm going to start, honestly. Nice. And you don't have to go big or go home. Just like a quick 3 to 5 minutes of, centering. You got to go away from the bed, though. You can't, get up and sit on the bed.
Why?
Well, because then you just, well, I'll just go right back. You know, like, you gotta like remove
Well, that's
yourself.
why you get your coffee first.
Yeah.
Coffee,
Get up, get your coffee.
Back, yeah.
I agree. I would just say sitting like we have a square rug in our living room. I think that's a perfect place to just sit.
Yeah.
You know, to make
Not
sure.
in the comfy chair.
Don't sit in the comfy chair because, again.
No, that's a great way to start the day.
Yeah. I don't know. What have you ever messed with meditation?
Very little. A couple guided meditations on YouTube just to calm it down. You know.
Yeah.
Last couple months have been a little stressful, so
gotta like.
Oh,
I keep doing that.
Who's out there?
Every time.
Hey, leave us a comment. Who's out there? Yay!
Every time we get a like, yes.
And a like. I know, but we gotta calm down because sometimes we scare them away.
But every time we get a like, you're talking, so I think there's something there.
Well,
you know, I think there's something there.
Anyway, and master of the live video. I don't know if you know, the last 3 months.
No, last 3 months you've been crushing the virtual seminars and virtual classes live.
Lots of live videos.
Right?
Dorky live videos in the career.
You ever think about doing meditation, live meditation, like Deepak Chopra?
No, because I would be too silly.
Would you?
I need some training first. Same thing with yoga.
Yeah.
I'm just a little too immature for that right now. I'm just not there. Yeah.
No, I get it. I get that for sure. I think it should be a personal thing first. You know, master it personally.
Yeah.
You know, and then share it. Look at like martial arts, right?
Oh, yeah.
Martial arts. Master it personally. You learn from a beginner up to sometimes even black belt. You first degree black belt. You're not ready to share it yet.
Right.
You know,
just the basics.
It just depends on your level of comfort. So, yeah, no, great morning this morning with the coffee and the meditation and the Om and the I am and the hype team. I got to tell you,
day 3 still hyped.
Oh, and I think the meditation did better than the caffeine. I'll be honest with you. Just like whoop. Yep.
Charged them. Yeah,
they were zen and one with everything, and then just kept it going.
Yeah.
They're the glue.
Absolutely.
They're the glue that keeps the show, the virtual summit together, I think.
Absolutely.
I don't know. What do you think?
I would like a hype team in life.
Right? Can they just?
I have a couple students that are kind of like my hype team. You see them, you're like, yeah. They get you pumped up to teach. Everyone needs a hype team of life. I think we need to be more hype team for each other, like in life.
For
people
sure.
For people,
Yes.
Let's
just hype each other up. Boom. Hype each other up. Hashtag hype for life. Speaking
HTL,
of
hype team for life.
Hype team.
HTFL.
HTFL. HTFL.
No, 4. It needs to be.
Oh, it's got to be the 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, hype team for life. HT4L.
Elemental piece.
Love it.
Elemental piece. So what else?
Acronyms.
What else did we get today?
Speaking of hype, I talked about it yesterday.
What's that?
Mike Ninomiya.
Oh.
So he is the son of Jojo Ninomiya. Jujo Ninomiya. Anyway, world famous Kyokushin and Ashihara karate champion.
Okay.
Created Enshin karate. The Enshin Karate Hanbu Dojo is on Colfax in Denver, where I'm from. No, first of all, I grew up listening and watching everything on Enshin Karate because they held the Sabaki full contact tournaments in Denver at the old McNichol Sports Arena.
You know all about this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hashtag martial arts nerd this guy. I loved it. And it was, but they were on the other side of town, I was down in south of Denver, just south of Denver in the Denver metro area. And they were up, in really midtown, I guess, where Colfax is, because Colfax kind of splits, it's right
So
south
how far
of
was it from
70.
you? An hour?
Yeah, but when you're,
30 minutes?
when you're 13,
yeah,
it might as well be days.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So with traffic back then, because now in Denver is an hour away from Denver now. But, back then, it was a good up I-25, good, 30, 35, 40 minute drive,
Okay.
And
so was this the Sabaki method?
So it was the Sabaki method. So they created the Sabaki method.
What is that all about?
So it's a cool thing. It's about well, let me talk about his teachings today first, before I really mess up the Sabaki method. So let me get something right first. But the techniques he were taught were predicated on witness awareness. Again, Deepak Chopra, witnessing, right? Mm-hmm. Witness awareness and moving into the eye of the storm or the source of the conflict. So, for example, if someone's throwing, a high turning kick or a high roundhouse kick, right? Instead of, stepping back or just blocking it, boom, blocking it, it was stepping into the person, into the eye of the storm, and taking that power away, right? Mm-hmm. And then moving out of your opponent's field of vision, which is where the Sabaki comes in, and then taking them down, finishing them off. Okay. But I just thought it was cool because, first of all, the dude is Mike is Sensei Mike is I think he's like a 4 or 5 time world Sabaki champion. Okay. Right? That's hard to do. Yeah. These Sabaki are bare knuckle tournaments, knockdown, full contact karate. I mean, I
real deal.
Oh,
real deal.
Not saying other martial arts aren't the real deal. This guy's tough. Anyway, and his folks are tough. And I will tell you, for him to talk about witness awareness and moving into the eye of the storm, getting to the source of the conflict, because that's where you have the least amount of negative energy coming at you, because you're attacking it at the source, kind of like life, right? I think that concept is super powerful in fighting. Just like in some of the Kali stuff, right? They were saying what's the most dangerous part of an eskrima stick? That's the end of it, right? But what do? Get into the eye of the storm, boom, take the power away, right? And I think it's a great metaphor for all aspects of life. Honestly, I just like a lot of sense. Like all martial arts principles, right? It can be applied. It can be applied to all aspects of life, and I really appreciate it. But I will say, I'm gonna get real serious here. One of the most memorable moments for me in his presentation, his demonstration, which by the way was all top notch. I mean, it really was. But it was his reflection on his mentality in his early 20s. He grew up. I mean, he's essentially the prince of Inshin karate, right? And he grew up with it. Mm-hmm. And so he talked about not looking at it as a gift, or looking at it as a gift, something was given to him, so he took advantage of it, or he didn't know what he had, right? Yeah. And how he had to deal with the balance of inside of himself of the light and the dark side of his life, and the dark side took over a little bit, and he attempted suicide. Wow. And then after that, he had to figure out the balance of that. Sure. And I got to tell you, in these times, first of all, the vulnerability just blew me away there, and the fact that he was able to find balance and become a 4-time world Sabaki champion is absolutely amazing. But in these times when things are rough, things are hard, it's easy to get down. Absolutely. I think, and the fact that we're all still kind of dealing with the whole, being locked in your house, and you can't go to your martial arts school to let it out and be with other people and stuff, that isolation, and it's true. I mean, it's, there's statistics that across the country, mental health problems are going up, and so I just think stuff like this, virtual seminar, the things that we were talking about with David Sklar yesterday about all those virtual training opportunities and getting everybody together, just get everybody together, keep the community strong. Yes. Keep the community strong. And if you see somebody, if you see something, say something, always, in the military, we call this mental health first responders, and you ask, you take care of the person, and you expedite the person to, the right doctor, facilitator, or whatever, right? So I just think that's real. I don't know. Have you seen any group, group coming together in your studio over the, over COVID?
Yeah, I just know that we've gotten quite a few. I don't know if I've seen necessarily any groups coming together, but I do know that
digitally, maybe virtually coming together.
Right. But I've definitely talked to a good number of parents who have said, just keeping their kids and themselves steady, training in a routine, burning off that energy, being with other people, at least on screen, talking to each other. Not just martial arts, because we did a whole bunch of other things besides martial arts, but we did a lot to keep our students involved. And I guess we all did come together. Yeah. We all came together a couple days a week, all of us.
No, and you need that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you really do need that.
And I think we all needed the Supershow to happen. I think we all needed to come together and do this. I mean, we were all disappointed we couldn't go out to Vegas.
I know.
But I give, I was thinking about this earlier. I give props to Century, and their customer service is awesome. They made this happen. Right, even though they couldn't make this happen, they still made it happen. But yeah, they still made it happen. We all needed to do this still this year. We didn't need to skip over this.
Yeah.
We needed to be at the pool at the Bellagio. However,
wasn't the Bellagio this year? It's supposed to be the Caesar's Emporium.
But we always need to be
okay. I get it. All right.
We all need to, but I'm just saying,
I get it.
I'm glad that we did.
Speaking of community, speaking of coming together, gotta throw out the love to the Rossinis.
Hey,
Rossini, Coach Rossini, your leadership team, Ali and Izzy,
the girls do our classes.
Officer Mike.
Mom does fitness with us and kicks some butt. She teaches some classes. Officer Mike,
she teaches some classes. She
the boss.
brings a hammer down on
the boss.
Classes. Oh yeah. So
are you still out? Are you still out there?
Yeah, I just want to throw it out there. Anyway, that was great. That's great. It's great community. All of that. Suicide is such a hard thing to talk about. Mm-hmm. And the stigma there, we haven't gotten away from that stigma. Yeah. So, and I think it goes with, martial arts training and the mentality and, the tenets of Taekwondo or the Dojo Kun or, student oaths across the gamut, right? Because not every student oath is the same, but not everyone, but all of them, are focused on being good people.
I'm sure martial arts have saved more than a few lives, and I'm not just talking about fights in the street.
Yep. So let's keep it. Fights in the street, fights up here, fights in here. Just keep it going, right? Speaking of keeping it going.
Let's keep it going.
Let's do it.
What else did you see today? Because I didn't do any of I was recapping everything.
Well, okay. So I got to tell you, I never missed. Yeah. Hashtag sore. But I had to put on a clean gi. I had to put on a clean gi. But yeah, so Sifu Singh.
Yeah.
Just awesome. Be like water. The guy's talking about, stuffing kicks and, intercepting angles, and he always has a positive message. It's always focused on simplicity, and the dude is such a badass anyway. Last year he did this fitness challenge, and I'm all about these online fitness challenges. I'm doing one right now, in fact, with, in another fitness realm, not martial arts realm. I'm doing martial arts too, but wanted to get some functional. That's what I was looking for. Anyway, he did this fitness challenge about, meditation and breathing, and using your breath, and then doing what they call bateaus, where they're kind of like half squats, but it was about, Indians, dots, not feathers, from India, their one of their ways to keep themselves strong is to do these bateau exercises, which are these squats, and then do these different type of push-ups and stuff.
Okay.
And you had to, he set some bars, set some standards, and I thought I was going to be up here, and I was down here, but it was okay, like I kept going with it, and then I saw him at the Supershow last year at the gathering at the club, and I told him about it. I was just a random person at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I am random, but he was like, I told him what it meant to me and how much I worked at it. I couldn't believe the energy he gave me.
Yeah.
He just was like, this is awesome. They put his arm around me, and he's short. I'm almost 6 foot. He's not that tall, right? He threw his arm around me, and when he threw his arm around me, I was like, woo.
Came at you with something.
I would have had no chance if he decided to go to my ass. You know what I mean? And it was rough. I mean, it was like, I was like, oh yeah, but he was, you keep it up and we're going to do this again. And you just meet you where you're at, and that kind of message. So real great. So I try to never miss anything that has Sifu Singh's name on it.
I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, I really am. And I love, it's all these guys and gals, did you see any of the Krav Maga stuff?
I was not tuning in today.
Well, you were working.
I was implementing.
You gotta do things like open your school, right?
I was implementing. We sat down today, like I said, we picked the things that we need to put into action. Stuff that we had gone over the last couple of days, and now it's time to put it in action.
Oh, let's talk about that after I talk about some of these.
Yeah. What else you got?
Okay. All right. So, see, keeping me on point, like an instructor in the house. Anyway, so Krav Maga. First of all, devastating art, right? Israeli self-defense system, true Israeli self-defense system, and what we saw, what we were getting were a lot of great answers to some pretty high stress scenarios.
Okay.
It's pretty telling when somebody can break down by the numbers what seemingly looks like a simple self-defense technique, executed simply with aggression. It was good. It was really, really good, and he had some cool exercises too, some leg lifts and some strength stuff. Getting with a partner and push on each other and kind of strength game stuff.
Sure.
So I really like that. I really like that stuff. And I loved his accent. His Israeli accent. I just loved it. And then we get into the shampoo Paul Mitchell team people. Oh yeah. So look, I used to look at sport karate and go, just like I look at basketball and go, I can't do that. I can't. But the way these guys teach this stuff, you just kind of like, maybe I can do that, right? Maybe I can.
Yeah.
And Sammy Smith, she super fast, super strong, super sharp, and then gave some huge, first of all, so she gave some sport karate insights, right?
Okay.
How to make your open form stuff better. Yes. And then she took us through almost an entire open form. And at the end of it, I was like, give me a couple of weeks and I'll bet you I could do this. And I loved her.
Are you practice it and shoot out a video?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Challenge! I just threw down the challenge. You saw it. You saw it.
Yep. And I love the whole ridge hand thing, and starting in the poses.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Yeah. I love that stuff. And then she was like, we got to be good actors. We got to be like, and I like that stuff anyway. So it was cool. Super cool. Sammy Smith. And then we get into my man.
Who's that?
Jackson Rudolph with the bow.
You did bow staff?
He did. Well, that's what he does is bow
staff.
I don't
know.
Oh my gosh. That's what he does is bow. Does he do bow staff? Did he do bow staff? I will tell you to do not do bow staff. This guy. I cracked so I'm using a traditional Okinawan Kobudo bow.
Heavy.
And he is flipping this thing around. I'm trying. And I'm thinking, I met Jackson Rudolph. Like, I'm at least like 70 pounds heavier than him. So I could probably, No. And don't try to toss a bow in the garage. Just so you know. No.
Not a heavyweight.
In the curry. No, just don't try it at all in the curry dojo.
Commas in the kitchen are fine.
Commas in the kitchen. Bows in the garage.
Not so much.
Not so much. It was heavy.
Interesting rules.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's still kind of hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then I got into these.
No.
Mackenzie Emery. Yeah.
Finger roll.
Comma wizard girl herself.
Finger roll.
Oh, I'll try one more time. All right, one more time. Watch out. Clear the area. Clear the area. Everybody, clear the area. Move this out of the way. All right, are you ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nope. One more time. Oh, one more time. Oh, yeah! See, that's what I'm talking about. Comma rolls. Boom, 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 boom. I should make a sushi roll called a comma roll. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Not a comma roll, but like comma roll. Right?
Great idea.
Anyway, she did a whole thing. I obviously got stuck on. I get the strikes. I like the strikes, and I like the posing, and I like all that. But Heather, love you guys too, Heather. But I, it's the finger roll thing.
Yeah.
So just word to the wise, keep Rio.
You're gonna say word to your mom.
No.
To your mother.
Word to the wise, keep Rio away when you see these things laying out.
Somebody warn me before I come in the kitchen.
Because, well, you're a martial artist. You should know how to dodge these.
You're right. You know what? I have taught a lot of kids weapons.
Exactly. See. But I think their stuff is cool. They have a huge tutorial. They have a whole program on it, and it's really geared towards starting a weapons program.
Cool.
So I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of these. They're kind of beat up. Sorry. But I'll make it work, And look at that. Look how cool that looks.
So cool.
Right? And with the camouflage and stuff. I'm just saying I'm putting those down. Right now I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna pick this one up. How about that? This is not gonna hurt me as bad. Cheers, everybody. So with the happy hour, last but not least, the Ginger Ninja Trickster. Ginger Ninja.
That's hilarious.
Trickster. Ginger Ninja Trickster.
Good job.
Right. And Aaron Gasser, he, I can't believe he's so springy and he still admits to having a bum knee.
Really?
Like talking to a guy with bum knees. Used to be springy. Working on it. Not going to let it go. Just so you know, not going to let it go.
I
know. Super inspirational though. Super inspirational stuff. Great tips for fighting and flashing kicks, So he would teach the flashy version and then he would teach the this is what I would do in a fight. So I like that. I like that a lot. And no question why he collaborates with martial artists like Daniel Wu. He was Into the Badlands. He was a stunt person in Into the Badlands, that AMC hit show, which was awesome. Awesome. Looking forward to more seasons. Scott Adkins. Boyka, Scott Adkins, Ninja. One of the coolest, old school martial arts, actors, Simon Shear. Simon Shear is a fellow ITF guy as well.
Hey.
And he's out in Connecticut. He runs in some of these circles as well. Super flexible guy, and he's all kicks, no tricks is his thing. But but it's a trick when he can throw a twist kick back here.
Yeah.
So and they do some things. It's pretty cool, and other amazing people. So yeah, really big fan of Aaron Gasser and the Ginger Ninja Trickster. But anyway, I just the day was awesome. It was a good day to, start your 4th of July weekend, because if you did as many classes as I did, you're ready for some barbecue and some fireworks, some relaxing, maybe some
camping chairs,
maybe some stretching. I don't know, maybe some pool time. I don't know. Yeah. So that was day 3 for me. I know you were working and stuff, so I had to pick up the slack. So anyway. What are your thoughts on the whole thing? We're done. Virtual Summit 2020 is over. We are now looking forward to 2021.
We were marking our calendars just a couple hours ago.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think? What do you think about this? By the way, thank you, Black Belt, for the cool hat, which I bought. No, I was given. I bought a cool shirt from them.
Yeah.
But yeah. But thank you.
It was great. I was disappointed that it was going to have to be virtual. That we got canceled. I was really looking forward to it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I was super impressed when Century came out and said, "We know you got your tickets," because we got our tickets last year at the event. I was not going to let that go. I've done that for a couple years in a row. I think that's an awesome perk, right? That they do that. If you buy your tickets. If you don't know, if you buy your tickets the last day, in the past they've done like a really killer discount, and I'm buying them before I'm even leaving.
Yeah.
So we bought them last year, and just to know that I was still going to get the training this year, and I was still going to be able to use my tickets next year, and that is, I'm so thankful for that, and because we're all facing some financial hardships at our studios right now, so to think about having to buy tickets again for the next year was really going to be hard for me. Yeah. So the fact that they provided this and are still going to honor our tickets next year, like that's great customer service. Every time, I'm looking for different products or somewhere to go, I'll always look at Century first because their customer service is awesome. Well, yeah. We are a service industry, and I appreciate great customer service.
Yeah, so. and I will say that so they also did a $50 deal for all of their, what do you call those, the videos? Yeah. They did a $50 deal for all of the videos. That's awesome. What's that normally like? Because they do the videos as well.
Honestly, I don't remember, but I know they do sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do the videos as well. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it right now. But yeah, they do the videos as well. So I really do think it's more than just $50. But again, like value hashtag.
Yeah.
Like providing value over and over and over again. Yeah. So I just I'm going on. Let's go to the hype page. Hold on. Let's see if the hype page is there.
Are you talking about for the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
Yeah, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it is. And then you can buy the tickets at the reduced price during this until July 3rd, until tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, you've got it all. You've got it all right there. I think you're, I'm just all over the place. Just, oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, yeah, Kung Fu shoes.
Oh,
Kung Fu.
Century does sell Kung Fu shoes.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Century.
Because I love them. Oh yeah.
Fashionista.
Oh yeah, I love them. Anyway, no. Great. So great value, great stuff. I really enjoyed, man, I cannot overstate it enough. Overstate it? I cannot overstate it.
Say it enough.
I can't say it enough.
Say it.
Say it. Immediate
say it or say it.
Maya.
He can't say it enough.
It is, yeah, sorry. It is happy hour for sure. Maya and the Century Martial Arts Super Show just provide amazing value immediately, like you're doing. You're doing right now. You have things you're implementing.
Professional.
And you're implementing things right now.
Yes.
From this year.
Today.
See?
It's not even over, and we got 2 programs.
Yeah.
Up and running. We finally pulled the trigger on some ideas by a couple of the presenters. Go time. Finally pulled the trigger. Well, yeah, we got them done today. Got them done today.
So if you're going to LZFMA, guess what? You're going to see some amazing, cool new changes coming around.
You don't have to go there. I already blasted everyone's email box again.
Boom. See? Chris Rodriguez, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You see? Implementing things in real time. That's what I love. That's what I love about Century. You can literally finish a day, convene with your team, and deploy anything, any type of tip. So
what was your big takeaway? I mean, you don't run a school or anything.
Yeah, so
you still love going to this stuff. So
yeah, I'll tell you.
What's the big thing?
Here's why I love going to it. Number one, the martial arts community that Century and Maya create. I love it. I absolutely
good juju.
Yeah, I mean, as a guy that my entire life, I've had to travel the world. Oh, it's too bad, right? I've had to travel the world with the military, and there really wasn't a great martial arts community. I could be a part of a community for a year, 18 months, and then I got to go somewhere, and to be able to find one central place where no matter where you are in the world, you're still part of that community. Yeah. I mean, it's huge,
Mm-hmm.
The second thing is just Century, I mean, I know I've been reading Black Belt magazine since I was 11. Well, I was, looking at Century catalogs since I was, geez, I remember the old, I used to just send away for the paper catalogs, these beautiful glossy catalogs.
Mm-hmm.
I even they used to do inserts of their pictures of like Herb Perez. I have a Herb Perez picture insert, which, by the way, I got to meet Herb Perez last year again. I mean, we actually lived in the Bay Area at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, and I never met him. His school's down there in the Bay Area, but I got to meet him. A WMAC master. I say that first because that's what I watched, but obviously an Olympic gold medalist in Taekwondo. So I got to meet him. And I got and a long time, I got his picture. Chuck Norris. I'm just a Chuck Norris fan,
Who isn't?
Oh yeah. Who can't be a Chuck Norris fan? Don't say you're not a Chuck Norris fan because he'll, you know what I mean? So, but I got like a bunch of his stuff, even in the red, do you remember the red? Oh, and Joe Louis too, and do you remember the red satin, gis that had like the red or the black stripes down here and the black stripes, and Chuck Norris is kicking like boom, you know what I mean?
No, but I know about Chuck Norris's action pants.
Yes, his action. Oh man,
yes. Famous.
Yeah. If I had some action pants right now, I would be
put them on sale.
Don't
put them on sale.
I would be throwing kicks all day long in the action pack. Yep. You see me out in the lawn. That's what
you should have had on Mother's Day, is the action pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of got a little, I gotta buy a new set or a new pants. Iron Man black gi pants. I gotta buy a new pair. Blew out the seat of them from doing squats because, hulking out. You know what I mean?
Steel.
Well, that's what happens when you do squats.
I know.
Anyway,
squats.
All right, we're getting off subject here. So, no, just really big fan of Century. Really big fan of the community, and it was a place where I could meet my heroes. I could see my community, my people, and then as a blogger, as a YouTuber, I might not have a lot of stuff up here, but I'm gonna have more, and it gave me the inspiration, and it allowed me to kind of move, kind of like a media access pass, move from one to the other, get a little here, get a little there, put it together, write about it, that kind of thing. So Yeah, and that's what I like. Plus you get to train. Bill Superfoot Wallace looking at me laughing because I'm trying to do the splits. It was awesome. So really appreciate it. Really appreciate the virtual summit and Century doing what they're doing. I just love it. All my stuff is Century anyway, so just love it. Anyway, you got anything, closing comments, little Jerry Springer final thoughts here or what?
No, I'd say let's wrap it up. Do you know we never introduced ourselves today? We probably should. Maybe we'll just.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Go ahead.
You do it first. I'm the rapper.
Ladies first, because I got a couple of things.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I really enjoyed doing this cool vlog live video. I don't know what's
Happy hour recap
with my lovey. It's been a really awesome thing to do. I'm glad he popped up with this idea a couple of days ago, even though it's late at night and I need to go to bed. But no, it's been really cool. It's great to recap and think about it. I love to see, you going out there and being out there and doing this and doing the martial arts. Absolutely.
Yeah, just like, because that's what you do for a living, and it gives me inspiration. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But if she didn't introduce herself, which she didn't, this is Master Kira Radke, Chief Instructor and owner of Lake Zurich Family Martial Arts here in Lake Zurich, Illinois, in the Chicago suburbs. And I am Jeff Curry from www.taekwondodali.com, where we try to bridge the differences in martial arts, bridge our community together, much like Century is doing, much like Maya does. Very, very martial arts agnostic, and I'm not agnostic. I am here to bring us together because I like what you said yesterday. We're more alike than we are different. We are a lot more similar and alike than we are different, for sure. And so that's what I do. And so go to my blog, www.taekwondodali.com.
Subscribe.
Smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Smash that notification button. The only reason I know how to say that is because every other YouTuber says it, so might as well jump on board, right? Hey, just a real quick thing. If you're, if you're in the area, you want to train. If you want to train virtually, give me a shout. Send me a thing, and send me a note, send me an email, send me a comment
email
here
on your blog.
Yes. Go to my blog and send me a comment or send me an email on my blog, www.taekwondodali.com, and we'll train. I'll set it up. We'll set up a Zoom. We'll set up a live, whatever we're going to do, and we'll train. We'll get some stuff going. I'm going to throw up some tutorials, fun stuff like that, and we're going to get after it this year.
Anybody in the area, come use the dojo.
If you're in the area, come to the Curry Dojo or let's go to LZFMA.
Either one.
And they've got a great traditional dojo, beautiful hardwood floors. They also have they have
sprung tatami mats. We are spoiled rotten.
Yeah. Sprung tatami mats in another dojo, in another studio area, and then also some wrestling mats and stuff for you ninja, your ninja kids, or if you want to grapple, I'll take this off and I'll go get my my jujitsu gi and we'll get after it. So let's do it. Thank you, Century. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Black Belt. Thank you, Perfect Mind. Thank you, Hype Team, and all of the amazing speakers. Thank you. Most of all, thank you, viewers, for watching. And here's to the end of the happy hour. Cheers. We did it. Well done. And we'll see you next time, guys.
Night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.